Restaurant eating. This is a meal that I usually get at Cheesecake Factory, which they sell and you can get the seared tuna anywhere. And what's this meal missing? Yes, a substantial amount of carbohydrates. So what I get on the side is steamed carrots. And then it's done. And it's got a little bit of dressing, which is the fat sauce. It's a little bit of vinaigrette dressing. And again, all the lettuce is free. Sushi. Again, how much rice is your limit in the meal? Yes, half a cup. So basically, for every piece of sushi that goes in your mouth, you want half the amount of rice with it. And try not to go over half a cup. I'm trying to give you ways to live life without anyone knowing that you're on a diet. So you can go out to sushi and eat, nobody will even know that you're doing something special. And you can get by, you'll feel great too. Sushi is one of the greatest meals to eat. It's kind of like light but filling if you have the right amount. Women need 2 6-piece rolls, and men need 1 6-piece and maybe a specialty roll that's a little bit bigger. But sushi is filling regardless. Oh no, women need 2 6-piece rolls, and men need 1 6-piece and then 1 bigger specialty roll, so it's a little bigger. And get something with avocado in it to make it balanced for the fat source. So you have the protein is the fish, the carbohydrates is the rice, and the avocado is the fat. Finished. And edamame beans is free. You don't have to worry about that. And you get a salad to begin with, which is free. So whenever I sit down with somebody for a consultation, my main gist is to get this mindset into you. It's not really just to tell you what to eat. It's to get you to think this way, because if somebody puts me in a headlock, I can't call Sensei, how do I get out? You have to be self-sufficient on your own. And at lunchtime, my phone is quiet because everybody knows what to do. Otherwise, people should be texting me what do I do for lunch? You know what to do based on your intellectual understanding of what I'm going over, plus the booklet, which I'll get to.
Yeah, but that would be considered a dinner, not a lunch.
Yes, this is dinner, lunch or dinner. Main meal, yes. Bagel store. Now, bread would not be allowed on the accelerated fat loss plan, but I still wanted to let you know what to do. Now, 1 bagel has 55 grams of carbohydrates. So we're looking to get to 20. So you'd have to totally scoop out the top and the bottom bread to make that work. And maybe get rid of some. Do you know when you eat a sandwich, some of it's still left in your hand? You just get rid of that. But you can work with this if you wake up in this Sunday morning, you have family party and everybody goes to the Goldberg's Bagel down the road. Those are big bagels though. Flagels just don't have yeast, so it's got the same amount of carbohydrates, it's just not puffy. So it's pretty much the same thing.
It's better to get a bagel and come.
Bagel's 50 to 60 carbs.
Yeah, I say 55. Yeah. So basically 1/3 of this would have to disappear. Special events. So say you go to a party, an outdoor barbecue, and they have hors d'oeuvres going around, such as this. I tell people to follow the Atkins diet when they're at a party. You eat mostly protein and fat, and that way you're not going to wake up with 4 or 5 pounds overweight because of water weight. Do you know when you eat carbohydrates, you can wake up 5 pounds heavier the next day just from having your muscles filled with water. That won't happen if you eat mostly protein and fat all night. So in certain situations, a certain diet, I don't believe in the Atkins diet, but I would believe in it for 1 meal if you need to get past an outing, a barbecue. You just eat mostly protein and fat, and you can get by without damaging your progress. You can always have a little carbohydrates, like fruit or whatever.
The lamb chops and the scallops.
Yeah. And that's all good stuff because...
That's right.
When you when you go to a wedding, you experience food that you haven't seen in a while, filet mignon with the steak. So there's no reason to sit back and be miserable.
Yeah.
I never want people to be miserable.
Carrots and celery and go like
Yeah.
I'm a celery guy.
You can meet yourself in the middle. This is all about compromise, and you can't have all the heavy carbohydrate stuff. But all right, what would you do with this meal?
Lose the top roll.
That's what. Yeah, that's it. You know, pretty much.
Top roll in, you know, eat it like a,
Yeah,
with a knife and fork.
yeah. You would scoop out the bun, try to get rid of as much of the bun as you can, and to do even better, you would get rid of the whole bun, eat the thing with the lettuce as like the bun. Yeah.
Hold the burger with the french fries.
Yeah.
But like you've told me, hit the protein first. Try to satisfy
Yes.
the urge for hunger with the protein.
Yes.
And the tomato, and then if you gotta have a little bit of raw, have a, you know, have a.
Yeah, that's, yes, thanks for bringing that up. That's protein first. Eating the protein first leaves less room for your carbohydrates.
Especially if you're really hungry and you're like, when you want to really go off, it's like, it's one of the best things you gave me to do.
Oh yeah, just go for the protein.
Plan the protein first, think